ward bishop to come forward so that we can give them certificate of appreciation. So please, our committee members, I'll call you one by one, and the bishop will give you a certificate as a sign of appreciation. Raula, please.
As requested, we are requesting all the members of the committee for his presentation to come forward.
So I'll call one by one. So I want to call our chairperson who has been committed. She never missed one meeting, and even when I was away, she was able to guide the group, Miss Moira Chepkong. Thank you. Father Thomas Kigen, on the way. Father Geoffrey Mwanda. Father Geoffrey Mwanda. Yes, dear. Our organizing secretary, who was very good in coordinating, Mr. Wilson Kabudi. Father Vincent Kitur, our chancellor, please come forward. Dr. Gilbert Bord. Thank you very much, Dr. Gilbert Bord, very, very committed. Dr. Lucy Rono, Professor Lucy Rono, she was promoted to be a professor during the session. Dr. Nicodemus Omogo, Father Joram Nanga, Father Francis Kamau, Father Michael Mutai, Father Michael Mutai, so Father Michael, Father Joram Nanga, Father Michael Mutai is also in charge of the Mission Appeals Desk. Thank you. Father Paul Chesir, Father Rafael Opondo, our Education Secretary. Father Rafael Opondo has a very nice coat today. Father Timothy Kiplagat, the Cathedral Administrator, Father Timothy Kiplagat, Father Charles Kemboy, and our Vicar General, Very Reverend Father John Kiplimo Lele. Very Reverend Father Machim Chim Japheth, the Vicar General, Episcopal Vicar. Episcopal Vicar of Marakwet, Father David Ruto. Episcopal Vicar Washingishu, Reverend Father Stephen Jure. Father Simon Korir. Father Leo Fernandos, the Dean of Eldoret. Father Eliud Jomo. Father Emmanuel Kirwa. Father Leonard Torol. Father Elias Tebayo. Father Edwin B. Watt. Father Benjamin Kanda. Father Anthony Njuguna. Father Patrick Baraza, Father David Kimayo, Sister Margaret Chepto, Father Silvanus Wesonga, Sister Los Bella Kendago, representing the youth, Ivy Naomi, Samuel Kigen, Pastoral Director, our ECPA Chairman, Father Kenneth Kipchumba, Chairman of the Priests, Father Jonas Kiplimo, our MC, Father Jonas Kiplimo, Mrs. Dina Tangui, Mrs. Dina, Mrs. Margaret Kamau, Mr. Paul Kitren, CMA Chair, Mr. Paul Kitren, Honorable Mary Njoku, Mrs. Ruth Chesfren, Dr. Peter Koske, Patrick Kitur, Sister Veronica Mungei, Mr. Jack Sami Bor, our MC, Father Dennis Adaka, Parish Priest Yamumbi, James Morioki, Yamumbi Parish, Dorcas Kuku from Yamumbi, Joseph Karioki from Yamumbi, Teresa Eino, Geoffrey Mwana, Laura Kandie, so thank you. Thank you, Your Lordship. Oh, Thomas Egan has appeared from the flight. So thank you, the committee members, and we are going to announce our next year's Bishop's Dinner and what is going to fund immediately the plans are made. Thank you very much for supporting the mission and the mission office. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Father James Kimani, in charge of the missions office. Tengeneza mkono kidogo, tengeneza mkono kabisa kabisa. Haya, moja. Kusema moja ni moja. Haya, tengeneza mkono vizuri, moja. Hii ni ku appreciate kazi ya hiyo committee na missions office. Tengeneza nyingine, tengeneza moja. Hiyo ni yako wewe kwa kupigia makofi committee. Asante sana. So at this point I want to invite with all humility Very Reverend the Vicar General Father John Kiplimo Lelei aweze kutuhutubia. Meanwhile I say lazima tutengeneze appetite. Nimeona sufuria zimeanza kupangwa pale. Kumbe dina ni chakula.
Bishop and all the protocol observed. God is good and all the time. First of all, I would like to appreciate and thank Father Kimani for a good speech, which really expounded on the mission of Christ and even that mission also being granted to us. It was a very good message. And for now, I may not say much because when your spirit is there, don't say much. What will he say? So I have to preserve a lot for him. But then before that, I would like to appreciate a good PIK to acknowledge the presence of the team from MT and Hajj. I think they have come. More teaching and power hospital, led by Dr. Paej. Please stand up. This, yes, stand up. And then let's give them a good happy clap. One, may I ask you, Dr. Paej, to say a word before. Koske. And then also from the NHIF, I think something. Let's say appreciate, say a word, please. Yeah, who's right? So let Koske come first.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm feeling a bit weird standing on the podium here. Most times we are in church on the floor, not on the podium. But I want to quickly introduce my team. I think I'll just ask Owen if you could raise your hand and just wave. I'll ask him to also just raise his hand and wave. From reproductive health and some of the operations that we've had in St. Brigida. An obstetrician gynecologist, also from MTRH. Greetings. He might still be able to make it, but was running late. I want to say thank you very much. So please receive greetings from the hospital management team. I think we really wanted to congratulate St. Brigida for the immense work that has gone on. I think when we were this was sometime early, almost mid last year, there were a lot of issues, and we had actually had a team that will come much earlier, and there were some things that we had suggested as an institution that initially had not taken place, but since last year it has been an impressive work. I really want to congratulate. Sometimes you don't really understand how impressive that performance is. If you look at the public sector, in the whole of Uasin Gishu County, St. Brigida is the third hospital to have an operating theatre. I think we need to take that. The other ones in Uasin Gishu County is Turbo. I said, running a hospital is not easy. The reagents that we tend to use for a hospital do not come cheap. They are definitely not free. And you need to balance this with service provision that you're given. You get an emergency, you need to assist or sort it out, whether you have the resources or not. So I think this particular dinner, under the guidance of Bishop, I think is really a mind-blowing experience for us in reproductive health, to be able to offer services to people who would otherwise not have been able to get it. Thank you very much, Bishop, for this particular dinner. I just want to reiterate a bit of the support that MTRH has done. And even in these three other facilities, two facilities now that have operating theatre, I am sure not all of them have done the 127 surgeries in the financial year that we've been able to do in St. Brigida. I really want to support the administration again to this particular end, and also congratulate them. Operations that we've also been again, that's why they're here today, be able to run a clinic and support a high-risk clinic every 2 weeks within St. Brigida. We specifically highlighted the maternal and child health aspect in terms of having antenatal visits, skilled facility deliveries, postnatal care, having emergency operations to be our first step before we could go to slightly more advanced cases. And this has been supported by Dr. Liko and Dr. Kapike. I also want to note that before we actually started here, we got a request to Bishop and also the hospital management team to come and assess the environment for us to be able to conduct safe surgeries and offer safe services, including maternity services. And we came with a team of almost 15 personnel from MTRH, with an anesthetist who came and looked at the anesthetic machine, who needed to ensure that the machines are actually functional and safe. We had a theatre nurse who came. We had obstetricians who came. We had other support staff who came. We had a public health personnel who came to be able to make sure that we are able to offer these services in a safe environment. That is really the principle of medicine, that even as you're offering services, you should not do any harm to the patient and actually offer benefit. So I really want to also appreciate the wisdom to be able to have a senior brother who has been through this to come and guide you through the system. I also want to reiterate our support going forward, not just for maternal and child health services that we are able. We are able now, we will be willing to support, and this is through the CEO, to support dialysis services, to be able to support St. Brigida to be able to dialysis. We are also willing and be able to support the provision of ICU services, and there's not a lot of facilities that that have ICU services. Just to see how serious sometimes we take this, in this year's performance contract for the Directorate of Reproductive Health, St. Brigida was actually identified, and it's there in our performance contract, that we reply or rather provide reports every month on how St. Brigida is continuing with the services for maternal and child health. So that is the level of commitment that we actually have as MTRH to be able to support St. Brigida to become, and in my opinion, a very biased opinion, a level 6 referral facility. I think the future is bright. We have seen the commitment, and not all hospitals necessarily have the same commitment. We have seen the support that the HMT offers, and I can assure you, and on behalf of the board of MTRH, we are with you 100%, and we will support you throughout. Thank you very much.
Could be that's not enough. We prepare a very nice and hearty clap. You say one. Thank you very much, Dr. Koskei and your team. And through you express our thanks and appreciation to the CEO. We thank you for your partnership, and we look forward to working with you. Thank you very much. Now, may I have the pleasure to invite NHN representative. Please welcome her. Give her a clap as she comes. Please one.
All protocols observed. Good evening. So glad to be here this evening. My name is Ursula Durgen. I'm the Quality Assurance Officer at NHIF. So like I said, I'm the Quality Assurance Officer in NHIF. I'm here on behalf of the branch manager, Eldoret branch. And we are situated at KVDA, ground floor. Our offices at the ground floor. I believe most of you are aware of our offices, those who reside in Eldoret, because once in a while we need to have come to confirm a few things about NHIF services. So we are here this evening to appreciate the work that St. Brigida is doing. And our journey with St. Brigida started in the year 2007. That was quite a long time ago, and at that time we were paying around 900 shillings for what we call rebate per day, 900 shillings per day. But we have grown over time, and today, as we stand here today, we pay St. Brigida 3,000 shillings per day for every patient that is a new patient in St. Brigida's hospital. So our journey has come a long way, and through also our partnerships, we have been able to encourage the facility to improve its services. And maybe the biggest improvement that we have experienced in the recent past was the initiation of the theater and the operation of the theater. That was sometimes last year in November. We were able to upgrade the facility to level 4, and since then the facility has done several surgeries, like Sister mentioned here. We have been able to pay for this facility for 75 major surgeries, worth 7,604,500. And we have a few pending surgeries. Currently, what we have, the pending ones, and the sister bado na to die. We have 32 surgeries worth 3 million. When the sister not to die, we hope to pay in the near future. And therefore, we cover this facility for several packages. We have inpatient package, So our NHIF members can benefit from this facility for inpatient services. And when you are admitted in this facility as an inpatient, you don't need to add any cent. NHIF will pay for you fully for the time you are admitted in this facility. That is for inpatient. We also pay for cesarean sections and normal delivery. For our mothers, you don't need to go and queue and fill our facilities in town. We have our theater here, and our mothers are able to be delivered here. So for normal delivery and cesarean sections, we pay fully for those mothers who need those services. We also pay for minor surgeries and major surgeries. All major surgeries are paid for. If you come here with your NHIF card and you need surgical services, that surgery will be paid for in full. You will not add a cent. We also pay for optical services, and for members of enhanced scheme, civil servants, wale wako na enhanced scheme, na mtu kama mimi mwenye niko additional cover apart from the national scheme. We also cover you comprehensively when you are attended to St. Bridget's Hospital. And when you even deplete your cover, we have what we call extraction, you also do. For outpatient services, we pay for outpatient services for those who have NHIF cards, and you choose St. Bridget's as your outpatient facility. You will not go back to your pocket to pay for any service in this facility. So we encourage our members to choose this facility as their preferred outpatient facility. I hope we all have our NHIF cards. You can have NHIF cards. So within here, a very good facility at your doorstep. So kindly, we advise each one of us to choose St. Bridget's as their primary facility. You go to your phone, *155# and make a choice today. If you choose *155# on your phone, follow the procedure and you're able to choose St. Bridget's as your facility of choice. Yes. So I also want to appreciate the partnerships we have between St. Bridget's and other medical facilities. Special mention to MTRH and the county government team. We really appreciate the work they are doing in St. Bridget's facility. We've been approving for surgeries, and surgeries are being done. We come and we confirm the files, and we make sure that everything that has been done has been captured correctly. Where there have been issues, we've been able to address with the system, and as we speak, things are going one way. The surgeries are being paid for, and the few surgeries that we have not paid, we are going to pay. I have mentioned in the near future. Maybe I don't have much for tonight, but maybe to mention that from the beginning of the year, this facility, we have only mentioned the surgeries that we've been able to pay since the beginning of the year. But for all the claims from the beginning of this year, 1st of January to date, this facility has submitted 1,456 claims to NHI, worth 10,174,000, and those claims are being paid and some are in process. So any claim that is being worked on, they are all going to be paid. And also, as I stand here tonight, probably we all know that the lifetime of NHI has come to an end. Tunajua hivyo, NHI imefika mwisho. But we want to assure all our facilities that have a contract with NHI, that your contract is going to be adhered to the letter. We are going to abide to the contract. Your contract, St. Bridget's, is ending on 30th June 2024. So until that 30th June 2024, you can be assured that any claim that you submit to NHI will be paid for in full. So hatutaruka hiyo. After that, tutajua what share will come with. You will be able to engage with share. So others, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for inviting us for this dinner. On behalf of the brand manager, we are so grateful. Thank you.
So a better clap for her. One. So we appreciate the support and collaboration and partnership in this area, so that our people who are within and far may continue enjoying these services. And we realize all of us are participating in making the life of our people better, and we really thank you very much for that support. Now, as we go ahead, Father Gideon has just arrived from out. It is good to acknowledge, because he's a founder member of this hospital, and he has worked so hard in making sure the St. Brigitta's stand. We give him a clap for Father Gideon. Thank you, Father Gideon, for coming. You have just come from very far, and thank you for honoring us this day. Now, without much ado, I would like now to take this opportunity to appreciate our leadership, as most of you have done, in creating awareness and giving us empowering people, the spirit of empowering people, by letting us know that we can do it. We have relied so much on our missionaries and outside donors, and it is clear that we who are here, we can do it. It's possible. We did last year, and I'm sure even this year we are going to do. So with this now, I would like now to take this opportunity that we prepare to invite His Lordship, Dominic Mengich, to give us his address, words of encouragement and hope. As he comes, let's prepare for a clap. Nakuja pole pole. Pole pole ya mkoa, pole 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 pole, wengine nakuja wengine. Mkoa.
So before I say anything, I think it's good for Father Gideon to come and greet us. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much, Your Lordship, for giving me this opportunity. Personally, I'm very happy because Bishop Cornelius Korir gave me an opportunity to go and study in Vienna, Austria. And I stayed in a parish called St. Brigitta for 6 years. Then at the end of my stay there, the parish priest, Father Monsignor Leopold Kaupeni of Happy Memories, said that after to have stayed together very well, we want to give you a gift that's going to bind the Diocese of Belgrade and the parish of St. Brigitta in Vienna. So I asked him, which gift? He said, the gift of your own. So I rang Bishop Korir, and he told me to talk with Father Cristo, who was the procurator at that time. And Father Cristo said, in the whole of Belgrade town, big city, the Catholic Church does not have any medical facility, even chemist. We didn't have anything in the whole of Belgrade town. So he said, why don't you propose to them that we have something small, even a dispensary? And they were very happy. They said, it's something good, a facility that's going to help all people of all faiths, all religions, children, elderly, and for all generations. So they started Pole. They didn't have that money. So it's also very important for us to know that. They didn't have that money, not that there's some money lying somewhere. Then now, they encourage our Christians kindly contribute generously for the building of an hospital in the Diocese of Belgrade. So they had a graph. So every month the graph was going up. So eventually they gave us the money, and the diocese built this facility. So we want to thank very much the parish of St. Brigida in Vienna, Austria. And the other thing was also there was going to be a continuity, that every time there will be a priest from military diocese staying in their parish and studying. So I'm happy that the person who came as my successor is none other than very Reverend Father John Kiplimo Lele, our Vicar General. And then after that, others have come. So I want to really join all of you by thanking that parish. And now that we have revived anew, I'm sure they will also continue supporting us. So this is the spirit. This is the spirit. Others have left a wonderful legacy. You and me, our generosity, will really support this, our hospital. This is our hospital, it belongs to us and all the people. And whatever you contribute generously, it's very fulfilling, it's very gratifying, satisfying, and you will always be happy. And finally, we are only implementing what the gospel is saying. I was sick, and you came and visited me. I was sick, you came and visited me. So this is what Jesus is also asking us. I was sick, and you say, I contributed generously. My little contribution, my big contribution, will save lives in this hospital. Our contributions will improve the health standards of all our people. Finally, Kabisa, personally, I would like to thank our Bishop, Dominic Mekic, because when he came to Eldoret, he saw this as also one of his first top priorities. Thank you, Bishop, for your vision. Thank you for your boldness. And you said, we have to do it. And thank you also for including everybody. Thank you for working with the national government, county government of Wasingishu, and Moi Farrell, and all the other stakeholders. Now a dream has come true. Thank you so much.
Let us appreciate Father Keegan again. Thank you very much. And appreciate the origin of this hospital. It is out of his own generosity and that wonderful relationship with St. Brigida's parish in Vienna. I want to let you know that I visited Father Keegan when he was there, and I stayed with him. So thank you so much. And thank you for that wonderful support. Just as I was coming, just before I came, I welcomed the Deputy Governor of this county of Wasingishu, Engineer Barorot. So I wish to invite you just to come and greet us and welcome us because we are in Wasingishu County. Makofi kwake. And as he's coming, I realized that we are a bit tumekaa sana. Can we stand up and we sing a song? Nimeahidi Yesu. Naona tumekaa kweli. Nimeahidi Yesu kukutumikia wewe Bwana wangu, urafiki pia, sitaogopa vita, wewe ndiwe mweza, sitaiacha njia, ukiniongoza. Imbeni haleluya, haleluya, imbeni shangwe kwa Bwana Yesu, ndiye mweza wetu. Thank you very much. You can sit now. Karibu sana.
Lordship, the Bishop of Eldoret Catholic Diocese, Bishop Dominic Mengich, all the Catholic clergy who are here, all the fellow Catholics who are here, guests, good evening. It is once again a pleasure to attend the Bishop's dinner, because last year we did it in the Noble Hotel. So, first of all, I bring greetings from His Excellency the Governor of Uasin Gishu, Jonathan B., who is actually in full support of the initiatives led by the Catholic Church. We provide, the Catholic Church is taking a lead in providing service to humanity in terms of education and also in terms of health. In health, this is a devolved function, but it is being shared with the national government. And when we get partners like the Catholic Church who provide service to our people, we will give as a county, and this is the word from the governor, is that whatever we can to enable you in the provision of service to humanity and health, we will. So it is really great to have the church taking a lead in taking care of our people, not just spiritually, but also in a service like this. So now that we provide service in education, we also provide service in health, I want to urge all of us, because I believe we can really be able to pass the message. There is a new challenge with our youth, especially. That's alcohol and drug abuse. If we can pass the message, because there is so much we can do as a county government in terms of enforcement, which we continue to do, especially the illegal alcohol. But if we can also use our churches to pass the message and talk to our people, say that we have a nearly two-pronged approach in terms of addressing this challenge which is now with society. That as we use enforcement, as we talk, we also have an outreach through the church to talk to our people too in terms of alcohol and drug abuse. I know there are many challenges that the youth are going through, but it is good to provide counseling. It's also good to start talking to our people about mental health, because this is a conversation that all of us should share, because mental health should start with the family, should start with the people around you, to be able to identify so that we can find ways of helping. And the church can come in handy in terms of reaching out. So Bishop, I'm really delighted as a Catholic to continuously support in putting our hands together in such a huge initiative like this. My friend Father Keegan, I've learned something very good. I didn't really know the history that you are involved, and really it is great to hear from you. So Bishop, let me leave it there, but we will continue discussing and seeing ways and means that as a county government we will put our hands together. God bless you. Thank you.
So thank you, for Your Excellency, for coming again. You were with us last year, and you have come to join us today. My dear people of God who are here, I want to thank each and every one of you for getting this time, for availing yourself to come so that we may share a meal together as the family of God in the Diocese of Eldoret. And when we talk about the family of God, we are talking about the priests, or rather the clergy, the lay people, and the religious. And I see all of us, we are represented here. So thank you so much for coming. The whole idea of the dinner is just for us to come together as a family and share a meal. The other thing about maybe fundraising really is secondary. The most important thing is to feel that we are one family. We are together. And as Father Njure said, it is the joy of every bishop to be with his people. And it's my joy today to be with you and to share this meal together. So I want to really thank you and appreciate your presence. And I also want to thank the county government, represented here by the deputy governor, the team from Moi and Teaching Referral Hospital, and the CEO, Dr. Arwasa, and all of you who have come really to be with us and who have kept on supporting this diocese. So we have talked a lot about the hospital. I wouldn't want to talk more because a lot has been said, and everything that has been said is true, and that truly we have this wonderful opportunity to build a good hospital. And I'm happy Sister shared that dream that we are not only looking at equipping the structures we have now, but we have a dream of really putting up a proper Catholic hospital. And I think it was even talked about 200 beds and above. Why not? The dream, it's possible. Nothing is impossible with God. It is possible. So I truly want to thank all of you, thank the team, which has really prepared such a wonderful occasion for all of us. I don't want to talk more about the hospital. I just wanted to say something more also about our diocese, because there are many projects which are going on at the moment. So the hospital is one of them. Near the cathedral, we have St. John Amani Center, which is also a big project for our diocese. And I want to thank all of you also for supporting that project. As I'm talking now, we have raised over 160 million shillings for that project, St. John Amani Center. And I really see that God has placed us as a diocese in a very big way. Truly we cannot, when we look at even, I remember since I came, of course we had the COVID, but after that, even then God has placed us, kept on placing, even when you look at the land, the rain, the crops, the food, we are truly a place, the diocese, and I want to thank God for that. And I also want to thank each one, all of you, because you have truly supported this diocese. For me, since I came, I have seen your support. As I'm talking to you now, even as a diocese, we are able to run our diocese, especially our secretariat, with the help of our Christians. You know, every parish pays 10%. And through that 10%, we are able to meet all the running costs of the secretariat and pay the salaries of 100 workers who work there full time. And I want to thank you. Knowing where we came from, I truly want to say thank you so much. Out of these 100 workers, we have about 16 priests who work also full time at the secretariat. So I also want to appreciate what the priests are doing, because without them surely we cannot go forward. And as I'm talking also, you know, we had what we call, we celebrated a diocesan synod. And that diocesan synod has brought a lot of new changes also in our diocese. Right now, we talk about what we call pastoral regions. So we have divided the diocese into 3. We have Elgeyo Marakwet region, Uasin Gishu region, and Nandi region. And we have the Episcopal vicars who are running on my behalf those regions. I just want them to stand so that we appreciate them. The 3 of them who are here, Makofi Kwao. And we are seeing that really things are working. Thank you very much. Things are working in our our diocese. Just also to appreciate the financial support we are getting from our Christians is also to remember that we have about 84 seminarians, and through the help we are getting from our Christians, we are able to educate our seminarians without any problem. 84 seminarians is not a small number. When I was in Lodwar, we had only 14, but here we have 84 seminarians. So I truly also want to appreciate that wonderful support which we are getting from our Christians, plus the fact that these priests who are here, through also the parishes, they are able to get a stipend. Through the parishes, they are able to be helped to pay their medical cover and also their retirement benefits. I don't know what we call it, but anyway, the retirement, there is a fund which we contribute. So I truly want to say thank you for that. So the ongoing projects that are going on, apart from St. John Aman Center, you are aware also we have our shrine in Kabiet, our shrine which is just now developing, and I also want to thank you for the support towards that shrine. We have also an institute down there in Kerio Valley, Father Jonas Swayze. He's putting up a youth center, and I'm thinking our next dinner definitely will focus, will help him. So that we have a youth center down there in the valley, where also we can now help our young people to be able to be helped and rehabilitated, even those who have those issues we talked about here, drugs and alcohol. So I think that will help our young people so much. And as I'm talking to you now, there are so many constructions, churches being constructed all over our diocese, and this is also a good indication that we are really now a very functional diocese, and that we are able to do what God is asking of us. I don't want to forget also that there is, in the future we are also thinking of putting up a family center. I want to thank the family of Mrs. Elizabeth Tunoy. They have donated 20 acres of land in Kaptagat to build a family center, where we can also deal with issues to do with the family, the married life, our relationship with the young people, how so many things which we would really like to do for the family. And so that center will provide for us the opportunity to face, to help our those who are married to face the challenges. And next to that land, the Mayor Leshel Joseph also donated 10 acres of land, and we are thinking, dreaming now of a retreat center, to put a retreat center where we are going to pray. And already in that land of Mayor Leshel, I have a small house. So whenever I'm tired of town, now I have a place to stay. So those are some of the things we are trying to do. And as I talk to you now, in regard to the pastoral work of our diocese, you should know, and I'm sure most of you know, that recently we achieved our dream of having 100 parishes in our diocese. So we have 100 parishes now in our diocese, and serving those parishes, we have 172 diocesan clergy, priests, and about another almost 30 religious. So I'm talking about 200 priests who are now also very, very active and working in our diocese. But I just wanted to give you a brief picture of what is happening in the diocese. I don't want to forget also something which might look very small, but if you look at the water you are drinking there, that water is from us. It is called Samaritan well, and we at our pastoral center, we bottle that water. It is still, there's still something kidogo too, and then now we can also be selling that water to bring a bit of income to assist the diocese. So we want to thank God for that. So, my dear people of God who are here today, I know we came here for a meal, and I don't want to talk and say a lot of things, but just to say once again, thank you for making our diocese what it is. There are a lot of plans which we have, and I believe together we'll be able to really carry our diocese to a higher notch. In fact, when I was talking about 100 parishes, and I talked as if really I'm proud of that, I am, because now we are second to the Archdiocese of Nairobi. I think we have about 120 parishes, now Eldoret we are 100. And somebody said the other day, Eldoret is the diocese to watch. Thank you very much for your blessing.
Safi kabisa, Baba Askofu, tunashukuru. Tengeneza mkono. Tengeneza mkono. Sasa ya askofu tunapiga 3. 1, 2, 3. Sawa sawa, tengeneza mkono vizuri sana. 1, ya 2, ya 3. Thank you very much. I guess most of us hatukuwa tumepata hiyo picture of where the diocese is, and because of your love and generosity, Bishop, we want to say the diocese has grown and it is in a place that is to be watched, as you've said. So thank you very much. I'm also humbled by recognizing the project of the young people, and we pray that it materializes as we are praying for our hospital. So at this point, we want to do very fast our contribution, then we enter into the dinner part of eating, and then we say it is a day. Our program was projected to end at 5:30, so we want to be very fast. Meanwhile, I still want to remind the owner 10% of what was contributed. Today, we are selling these tickets, and the winner will get a third. Meaning, if we sell 200,000, hesabu kidogo ilinipita, karibu 60,000, 66. Bishop, si kwamba nilianguka mtihani, yani ilinipita tu. But I can go for it. Hata baada ya kunipita, I can go for that as well. So, if we manage to sell those raffle tickets, and we are selling at 100 shillings per ticket. So those tickets are 2,000 tickets. So once we get that, then the winner will go home with 66,666. So the young people, so at this point I want to request Mr. Samibor, my co-MC, to give us the order of contribution. And as I said, we'll be very fast.
Thank you, Father. So this is the order of contribution. In this order, and I would like the people I'm going to mention to be ready. We'll start with the committee contribution, action by Honorable Moira. Moira, please. Then the parishes, the mission appeal, also Honorable Moira. When you announce raffle tickets, tafadhali, they are in demand. Kindly walk around the dome so that people can buy. So, Mheshimiwa Moira, be available. Then Bishop and Priest contribution, Father Ken, the chairman of the EDPA. Then religious congregation, Sister Vero. Learning institution, Father Opondo. Our associations, Father Moriasi. Health Facilities, Sister Chepto. Catholic Diocese of Eldoret Diaspora and Friends, Father James Kimani. Town parishes and small Christian communities, Very Reverend Father Machichim. Other parishes and stations, Reverend Father Machichim. Invited guests and friends, Dr. Omogo and the family of Magut, the Magut's family. So in that order, we request the Deputy Governor to come forward so that he receives this contribution. They're already in the bank. The Deputy Governor, just come forward. Thank you very much, DG. We will take the shortest time possible. The people have identified their names. Kindly step forward, please. For the interest of time, please come forward. Father Ken, Sister Vero, Father Opondo, Father Moriasi, Sister Jepto, Father Kimani, Father Machichim, and Dr. Omogo, and the family of Magut. Come forward quickly so that